How did the son of two lawyers become a musician?
That's so funny, but I believe it's a gift from God. Definitely, without God, my life is anything and it's nothing. And my dad and my mom, I am the result of two supportive parents. They didn't know why I was choosing being a musician, but they supported me from day one, and they still support me every single day. They did everything they could in order for me to become what I am right now.
Well, you just described it really good. Like my style of music is the combination of so many cultures, so many things. And by the end of the day, it's music.
Welcome to This Week at the NCPA. Incredible stuff coming up. NCPA presents an evening with Jesus Molina on the 5th of June at the Tata Theatre, 7:30 p.m. Tickets are absolutely live and kicking at Book My Show as well as at the venue. The last time Jesus came in, he blew the roof off. Hi, how are you? So nice to talk to you. How are you doing, Jesus?
Nice talking to you. Thank you so much for having me. Cannot wait to coming back to India.
Talk about the last time. Bring some memories back, and those people who
Oh,
were not there, make them feel terrible so that they feel FOMO, fear of missing out, and they buy tickets and come this time.
oh no, definitely. Last time was a complete party. It was incredible. Beautiful people enjoying the show, but this show is really special because we're bringing more production, some other things that are so special that they couldn't live or experience last time I was there. So this one gonna be so special. So thank you so much for everybody that already got the ticket, and cannot wait to those that didn't get the ticket yet still have some chance to do it.
Absolutely. Jesus, tell me about your band that you're bringing to India, to the NCPA. Who's your guitar player, your bass player? Who's going to be on drums?
Amazing. Well, I'm bringing on drums Ken Daniel from United States, incredible drummer I've been working with since NAM 2020, NAS 2020s, out of 20s. Right after I have Alex Polidorov from United States too, incredible American bassist with his musicality and everything. And on top of that, we have Rock Choi. He's from South Korea, incredible guitar player. The first time I heard him playing, I said I met perfection, literally. So the guy is incredible technique, and the musicality, the repertoire we're bringing is really special. So it's gonna be so exciting.
Jesus, your style of music, all your fans argue. Some will say, Jesus Molina is a jazz player. Some will say, oh no, he's a Latin rhythm player. Others will say, my God, he's got so many Middle Eastern influences. You like that, don't you? You like blending various cultures together. You don't like being called a
Exactly.
unidimensional artist. Talk about your style of music.
Well, you just described it really good. Like my style of music is the combination of so many cultures, so many things. And by the end of the day, it's music. And you use different elements to make music interesting and make music different completely. So that's why I decided to not have a flag when it has to be with my music style. It's more fusion. If I gotta define with one word, is fusion of world music. That the main base is jazz music, and the harmonies I use and all of this improvisation comes from jazz. So that's the good thing about jazz, that you can have room for every single music style and you can make it your own when it comes to the fusion, all of these incredible styles. So that's how I describe my music.
A lot of people say, my God, Jesus has got lightning fast fingers, the way he goes on the keyboards and this and that. You downplay that. You always say that it's not about how fast you're on the keyboard. All that is great when you're on stage and you're performing in front of a crowd. You get them all worked up and charged and the right energy. But you don't want it to take away from your music, right?
Definitely, I use these techniques in service to the music. That's the most important thing to me. How to manage all of these resources, I've been working and studying every single day. That's what I try to do.
I'm very eager to know whether your album Selah, which you released last year, our Indian audience is going to be hearing from that album in your set list. Because a
Yes,
lot of fans
yes,
of
we're
your
gonna be
album, people have
playing.
been streaming it on sites. So talk about the set list and the playlist.
Well, we're gonna be doing a lot of slots in terms of like different world music, of course. We're gonna be doing the Selah album, most of them. We're gonna be playing Selah itself. We're gonna be playing quintuplets. We're gonna be playing Soul Journey, as well as some pieces from my other albums, Savior, Agape, Grace, and all of these songs, and crazy surprises that I cannot tell until you guys are in the show. That's definitely what you guys gonna enjoy.
That's beautiful. I've listened to Selah and I really love the album. It's, how do I describe it? I mean, it's almost like it's a meditative journey. Sometimes I just have a tough day. I close my eyes and I listen to it, and it transports me to another world. And
Thank you.
this must mean a lot to you because you had some great collaborators. It's also on Noel Schajris' independent record label. So, working with Noel and putting out this album. Talk about that, please.
Well, Noel is my great friend. He decided to do this album with me. It was a great collaboration, and of course, I wanted him to join one of the tunes as well with Hubert Loss, incredible flute player, Lucia Micarelli on violin, and my producer is Bobby Colomby, incredible legendary producer from Jaco Pastorius, Harvey Connick Jr., Richard Mars, and so many others, founder of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. So this guy definitely gave me so much input in this album. Everything is about the melodies, how we develop all of this situation. And that's as you said, like the most important thing is whenever somebody hears this album, it's about the melodies and the music. It doesn't matter how complex it is. That's what we wanna express and spread with this music. Definitely something could be with peace, could be what you said, like relax completely when you had a really bad day. So that's what we're trying to do.
Do you have favorites from the album? I love Out of a Dream. Do you have your personal favorites?
Oh my God, yeah, that's one of the favorites because let me tell you a story about that song. Out of a Dream came from nothing. I just said, just press record, and I started impromptu on the piano. Like right after we orchestrated and the orchestra recorded on my track, but definitely was an idea of I don't have a song like a solo piano, and I didn't have a name for it. And my producer asks me, "What this song sounds to you?" And I said, "It sounds like I'm dreaming." So that's on my head how when I am dreaming sounds like. So that's why I called it Out of a Dream.
And I believe Melody is a song you dedicated to your daughter. So talk about that. How sweet is it?
Exactly.
I have two daughters, so it's very special to me.
Oh, thank you so much. And we're gonna be performing Melody in the concert. That's one of the favorite songs definitely I have because it's dedicated to my daughter. Melody is a song that represents all the melodies to me. If you can hear, it's a beautiful, pretty melody, general, so as well as she is. So that's why I needed a song to represent her.
You went to Berklee. Lots of great Indian musicians went to Berklee. Some of my favorite musicians like John Mayer, Charlie Puth, they all went to Berklee. How much did you benefit from going to Berklee in your overall music, Jesus?
Well, going to Berklee definitely was before and after to me. Like knowing all of these incredible students, getting to know all of these incredible professors, I learned so much, and I was like a sponge, getting as much as information I can get from everybody, not just from professors, from the students, that you can learn so much. So that's what I did.
It must be very fulfilling to you to now be a teacher yourself. I believe you take a lot of classes on Zoom, have thousands and thousands of students. Is that meaningful, passing on your education?
Yeah, definitely to me, it's such a huge pleasure sharing to the world what I have and what I have received. That's the most important thing. Like you give, you receive, you give. That's the basic of life.
Oh, that's a beautiful thought. I'm very curious to know, growing up in Colombia, your mama and papa were both lawyers. How did the son of two lawyers become a musician?
That's so funny, but I believe it's a gift from God. Definitely, without God, my life is anything and it's nothing. And my dad and my mom, I am the result of two supportive parents. They didn't know why I was choosing being a musician, but they supported me from day one, and they still support me every single day. They did everything they could in order for me to become what I am right now and what I keep working every single day to become. So definitely, I'm the my dad and mom, like, they decided this guy gonna be a musician. Let's support him. Doesn't matter how and what he's doing. We maybe don't understand the musical path he's taking, but for sure it will give fruits someday. So that's how it was.
That is so beautiful. You know, Jesus, you play the saxophone. Everybody knows how beautiful you are at the keyboards. I've seen you do on video some percussions. How did you choose that the keyboard is going to be your main instrument of choice? When you're a multi-instrumentalist, it's very tricky.
Yeah, keyboard definitely is a great instrument because you have music itself there. So, and I love being able to play a lot of music from the keyboard. So I have so many possibilities. In those 88 keys, you have so many.
You know, talk to me about the NCPA stage and the sound. You talked about the crowd and the audiences, and you really love them in India. But for a musician, the acoustics and how the sound is in the concert is very important, and also the space. We're very proud of the NCPA. So, what did you think of that?
Same thing as you. That venue is amazing. And when I got the email to coming back to there, definitely I said yes. This is one of the best times I ever had in India, and that was my first time, and this is gonna be my second time. So cannot wait. Actually, I'm gonna be spending 2 extra days there to explore the culture and everything, and the food, and all of these amazing things you guys have there.
That is so lovely. All you Jesus Molina fans, he's going to stay on for 2 days. So make sure if you see him on the streets or in a restaurant, you show him a good time. There you have it. It's an NCPA presentation, an evening with Jesus Molina. 5th of June, 7:30 p.m. Tickets are going out very fast. It's at the Tata Theatre at the NCPA. You can get tickets, box office, as well as at Book My Show. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for this interview. And I hope to see you soon when you're here in Mumbai. Maybe I come
Cannot
say
wait, my
hi to you.
brother. Bring your friends and family.
Thank you. Bye, Jesus.
Okay, bye. Take care.
94.3 Radio 1.